might as well put some of my skills together. Seems to be bent. Hello, hello. What's up, Chris? Got a few bruises from last time I did this, but that's okay. How's everyone doing today? Just trying to practice my skills a little bit. I got approved for YouTube to go live, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's make it easy. Still got it. What's up, Australia? What time is it there right now? I actually just got approved, so Canada is a little bit trickier. So I said this before in another live, is I don't know how the rules are in Australia, but basically I would carry something with me that could not be seen as a self-defense item. So for instance, an umbrella, or if you're living near the beach, like the sun umbrella for the beach, something like that. That always is very effective for self-defense. It hurts really bad if you get hit with it, and at the same time it's not really seen as self-defense. Baseball bat with some gloves and like a ball in your backpack, so it looks like you're gonna use that, also works. Tennis rackets, anything to keep someone at distance. And then at night, I mean, kind of sounds lame, but when I do these lives, I kind of test all my skills, and then I try to see how I can be better, how I can explain it better. I'm gonna do some reaction videos pretty soon. A lot of people online nowadays, they're pretending to be experts on this, and I'm not quite sure what their credentials are, but like, super easy. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with YouTube yet. I'm gonna start reviewing some of the safety tips and safety things that are out there. It's very hard to like constantly debunk people's safety stuff, right? So I guess people do what they think is safe, but I see videos with people like duct tape and stuff, and they're not really like, I don't know, they're just not qualified to provide this kind of information. And I'm not saying that, obviously with my background in the military, I have a little bit of an advantage, but most of it came from just hours and hours. And for those who followed me, before that, I would say that I spent at least 2 hours a night in the garage, just like doing videos and stuff like that, and testing it out. So I didn't quite learn how to like get out of handcuffs and stuff like that just by sitting here and like looking at YouTube videos. I actually had to do it. For instance, like if you have like these handcuffs, like these, and you have a bobby pin. The first time I did this probably took me 25 minutes to get out, and now I can get out in a matter of like seconds. Have you thought about having people show? So disabilities is kind of hard because there's so many different variations of who can do something, and I would say if I do one, I could. Let me put it this way: I could and I should do some videos on how to do a disability if you don't have legs, or if you can't use your legs, if you can't use your arms, what can you do? Most of the time, though, and this is, I know it's a little tricky to say this, but most of the time, people I know with disabilities are usually not in situations where they are at a point where they get kidnapped and stuff like that. But at the same time, if I think about it, people do prey a little bit on people that are less likely to defend themselves. So yeah, I think mine can raise above my waist. Okay. Do you have power in your arms though? Like if you can't raise them above your head, so it's probably shoulder problems, but could you like go down and grab your shoelace or something like that? I don't know. A lot easier. Okay, so maybe I should do a video on that. I did one for if people are pregnant, like how to get out zip ties, duct tape, stuff like that, if people are pregnant. So we can do a video on that. honestly, carrying something like this could also really help out. This one has a little knife inside of it. It's actually used for a seatbelt cutter, but you can technically like poke through it if you have like duct tape and stuff like that. No worries, anytime. So I'm trying to do YouTube a little bit more. I want to do longer videos. I'm gonna start reviewing some of the things that I've seen online. How to get out of a certain hold. Yeah. I don't really do self-defense, and the reason why, even though I'm pretty qualified to do it, people have their own opinion about self-defense. So you have hundreds of martial arts styles, right? You have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Karate, Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, like all of it. And once you post something about self-defense, someone will attack you or have a better idea or say you're a joke, and that kind of negative attention is not really put aside for me. The safety tips that I do are usually pretty well researched, and at the same time I've done it myself, and I know and feel comfortable that what I preach and what I show is doable by the average person. And with self-defense it kind of gets tricky because everyone has their own opinion about it, and that kind of hate is like so draining for me that I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to keep up the content, but I will say that I try to do as much, but as you might know, I have a job on the side, or not on the side, I have a regular job, and it requires a lot of energy. And then I do this purely to showcase safety, security, and survival. And then I have to find products, or I have to make time to go to a junkyard to test these products. So it takes a lot of coordination, and luckily my wife helps out a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna start doing reviews. Not everyone is professionally trained, that's correct. Sometimes it's clickbait, right? A lot of people want to see a certain type. So I don't know if someone remember, but I had the video about the choking in the car with the ropes. That kind of blew out of control out of its own, and the reason why all these videos came out is people didn't agree with it or said it was BS or whatever. But I actually went in there. I had a friend of mine come in, and I said, pull as hard as you can, as fast as you can, and I'm gonna try to get out. And I could do it, and I felt that with his strength, obviously he didn't go 100%, just in case something goes wrong. I still have 3 children. I don't want to end up in a hospital. But he did it pretty tight, about 80-90% of his force, and I was able to get out. And people were mad about it, about the technique and whatever, and I'm like, guys, this is just a natural progression. This is what I showed. Then people start commenting, well, doesn't work, we tried new techniques, whatever. Went on, and then eventually we just kept making videos on the topic because it was interesting and people wanted to know. So that's kind of how it ended up. This light keeps coming off. So yeah, we're gonna start doing some reviews. I think what I'm trying to achieve here for Dutch in USA, or just in general the brand, is be a true source of information for things that actually work and products that actually work, and kind of, if a product is featured on my page, that it has like a stamp of approval, and that you guys know that it's been tested to a certain limit, and that it's been tested and it actually works. And if I can do that, then I'm very happy with the platform that I'm building. So this was kind of my first live on YouTube, about 10 minutes. I'm trying to start doing more YouTube. The shorts are going a little bit better. I'm seeing how like people wanted to react to it. Oh no, I don't think I get burned out. I think our priorities here in this family is family first, work second, or yeah, I mean work second. And as long as I enjoy what I do, then I think I can keep doing it. And if I don't enjoy it, then I'll take a break. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking some time and stepping away and doing that. I see it a lot on TikTok recently. A lot of people are like suffering from burnout, and that's why I kind of like, I love my job. That's what I do, and I do this on the side, and it gives a lot of satisfaction of like showing people what to do, tips, safety, whatever. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna try to go live as much as possible, so I do like a half an hour here and there. And I just did 10 minutes of YouTube, and now I'm gonna switch over to Instagram, and then I'll probably end up doing 10 minutes in TikTok, and then kind of rotate. If you have any friends, please recommend the YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow that as well. I think that ultimately the longer videos where I can more explain in depth how something works, like it's cool to do a 10-second video on how to get out of these, but it's not really a life skill you learn, right? So what I want to do is like really like drill down on each individual technique, how many scenarios there are. For instance, with duct tape, there's 10 different things which you can do. I just want to put them all in one video and like hope that it keeps people's attentions to watch it all the way, and that way, you know, create a living off doing that. Because I think like if I can explain why certain things work, it makes it a lot easier. For instance, if you understand how an engine works, or if you understand how a garage door works, like how it moves, how it flows, what is the motor that's pushing it up and down, you can solve so many problems if you just understand how things work. And I'm hoping to do that on YouTube, and then going step by step, like how do I get out of handcuffs? Why does this work? How is the mechanics of like handcuffs? Or why does the duct tape melt at a certain point? Like all that stuff I want to put in normal videos where it's like I'm not rushed to like adhere to an algorithm or like move fast. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll switch over to Instagram. If you guys follow me there, please come check it out. If not, I thank you so much for watching, and then we'll see you soon. Bye.